So here's how the whole piece kind of sounds. It's like the intro we had. He says my eyes are attracted, a fool. My heart isn't active, no, his actions ain't proactive. See through the lies, no need to BS why I'm a little dead inside. Thought you should know. Thought you should know.
So, intro, we're doing the heart?
Yes. I draw inspiration from a lot of different things. I think I'm someone who takes inspiration from all mediums of the arts, whether it's dance, whether it's film, whether it's colors, and obviously words too. My inspiration mostly just comes from day-to-day life and my own emotions that I feel. And I just try to create images, either with my words or my performances, that can elevate the human senses. I feel like I love those moments when you step into an art studio or you go into to see a film, and like all the senses you have within you are used, and you're thinking, and while you're thinking, you're just captivated in this moment of like this beautiful work of art. So that's where I try to draw my inspiration from those little still moments that you get when you're in awe of a piece, or you see something on the street and you try to take that and really turn into something beautiful. I love Maya. I think it's not necessarily her poetry I like. I just like her as a human. Just studying her, she's human at her core. You know, she wasn't perfect. Her story isn't perfect, but her legacy is perfect. And that's what I like about her. My writing process there is no process. The process itself mainly consists of me just going through my day-to-day life. And in those still moments, I'll get an idea and it'll hit me no matter where I'm at. It could be at work, it could be in a car, it could be, you know, in a studio, wherever I'm at, it just comes. And so my writing process is just writing it down. And from there, I'll try to expand upon it, why I felt that way, why this came to my mind at this moment. And I take my writing process as a healing process too. I really try to like dive deep into past trauma and past like life mistakes that have affected me in so many different ways and turn into like a positive thing. And I think it works out in the end, because a lot of people, you know, one of the best things is when people come up to me after a performance and they say, hey, like I really felt that piece, or I really can relate to those words you said. And that is what means a lot to me. It's not so much of like the cool, like being cool, doing all the cool images, doing all the cool shows. It's, can I connect with these people? The pre-production process is exhausting, but it's also the most exciting part, because it's you putting together something. Like, it's almost like picking your baby, what traits you want your baby to have. So the pre-production process is actually one of my favorite parts, because that's when I let my imagination just like soar and go crazy. So it all starts with the poems. What are you going to perform? What is the story you're trying to tell? What is the message you want to convey to this audience? And after that, you go straight into the sound. And that's where I go to Noir and Jeremy, and they help me carve out the sound. And that is such an important element too that I add with my poetry, because it just heightens the human senses. It adds more of a scenic feel to the poetry itself and shapes the mood. I'm not the sad girl, not the bad girl, not that fake love girl, living all the bad girl, just that girl. How you get so strong, I just play along, always suspect. It's not pleasant, to say the least, to really dive deep in traumatic experiences or things that have scared you in the past or made you put your life out whole. It's something too where no one wants to dive back into that. But I feel like as a writer, those are where some of the greatest moments of inspiration can come from your darkest moments, and all the trials you go through in life as well. So for me, I take those dark moments that I have to dive back into and I put a reason behind it, less of it being like, oh, I'm just doing this just to, write a sad poem, or I'm doing this to make an angry poem. I'm asking myself, why do I feel like this in this moment? Why was I feeling so sad? Why did I feel abandoned? Why did I feel mistreated? Why did I feel, all these different things? And I'll turn it into a therapeutic, almost like massage for my brain, if that makes sense, because you just have your mind going 1,000 miles per hour, and at the end you have this beautiful work of art and it turns into a poem.
What?
I like what you're doing.
Don't say that.